What's going on, guys? NDS coming at you guys with a little bit of a different video. I have a what I got recently slash like what I copped recently. All these things were from Facebook Marketplace, and I believe one thing was from eBay. I kind of want to do these videos a little bit more. Some of the stuff that I copped came fully built, therefore I'd rather not, deconstruct some things and do a whole build and review, so I can kind of get a chance to review this stuff while not having to build it myself. So yeah, we have Vader's Castle in this one. I got this on Facebook Marketplace for around retail, which is kind of crazy because this set has gone up in value massively, in part to the figures and in part to the set that it is, and sort of how it's become a little bit more iconic as time has passed. But as we see here, there's super awesome minifigures in this set. I didn't have any of the guards, didn't have a back to tank Vader, obviously, because it's exclusive, I believe, to this set, and maybe sort of those ones where Vader comes to life from the burnt Anakin. There's, I think, a back to Vader in one of those sets, but yeah, fantastic figures in this one. The seller actually told me that when he built this set, he kind of built it, put it on display, and has never really touched it, so the figures are in awesome condition. You will see in the next clip when I'm showing it off, there's a little bit of dust, but I mean, that's the only issue. I didn't even notice any missing pieces or anything like that. Some of the pieces I've taken out just for purposes of showing off the set, that, pieces that would usually fall out if I were to tilt and rotate the set. So yeah, we're going to get into that in the next clip, so see you there. Alrighty, I'm going to have to preface this clip with a few things. First off, this set is pretty large and hard to show off given the space that I'm working with, so apologies for that. I also will say I don't know all the references featured throughout this set, but I can appreciate how cool this set is. So I think that's what's most important about it. And I'm learning, so give me a little bit of break here. Cut me some slack. I also will say that it's a pretty dusty set as well. I am trying to get to all that, but I did want to show this off as soon as possible after copying it. So we have Vader's Castle. Up at the top we have the sniper tower. Below that we kind of have this throne room for Vader with a transmission hologram thing of Emperor Palpatine, which is super sick. And below that is the Bacta tank. On the sides there's a somewhat kind of shrine thing. Again, I don't know the references, but I think it's super cool with the black and red and the crystal piece in the middle, maybe a kyber crystal or something like that, and a hidden saber on the side there. Very cool stuff. On the opposite side, I had to remove some of the pieces just because they would fall out from me kind of rotating and moving around the set, so it doesn't look as good as it should, but I can promise you it's super sick. I don't even know really what it is, but I think it looks cool. And the little Easter egg hidden compartments are also very cool. With Vader's Castle being on Mustafar, to my knowledge, the lava flow out of the front of it is very, very cool, and the rock formations that the castle is upon make it super cool and look very awesome on the shelf and for display. Overall, this is a 10 out of 10 set, and I'm very happy that I got my hands on it for the price that I did. And for the second set in this video, we have Saucy Tin StarFighter. We're going to talk about the ship in the next clip. This clip is for the figures. We have R3D5. Very cool astromech figure. We have Saucy Tin, a very unique Jedi figure, and speaking of unique, his homeboy, his little buddy, Evan Pell. Super cool figures in this set. I think this is the only set where the two Jedis appear. I think the astromech has been in another set, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm totally wrong on that, but overall, fantastic figures and a fantastic set, which we are going to talk about right now, guys. Already in this clip, we are going to talk a little bit more about the StarFighter itself. Off rip, I think it's pretty cool. It has this little ejectable little cockpit part with a pretty cool printed kind of retro Lego piece. You'll see what I'm saying here. Give you a good view there of the cockpit. Printed pieces in the cockpit are always a W. It slides back on there. Boom. Again, a little bit dusty, and like I said, I had to surgically remove some of the stickers as they were on a little bit crooked, and one of them was even on backwards, but I showed off where the little astromech goes there. And yeah, overall, I've got this set because I am a StarFighter guy. It's in the name of my channel, of course. And also I have a couple other ones in my collection, and a green one is one that I don't have in my collection, so I think that will look very cool next to Jedi Bob's StarFighter and the more recent Kenobi one that came with the Kaminoan fig. Yeah, overall, this is an awesome set. I'd give it a 8 out of 10 overall. And for this portion of the video, we don't have a LEGO Star Wars set, rather a LEGO Star Wars video game. LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga Deluxe Edition. I've been trying to get more physical copies of games. Actually, I had this downloaded already, but this one has a very cool removable sleeve that takes off Vader's helmet, so I definitely wanted to get my hands on that. And the seller that I got this from had something else inside this box. If we look on the back here, this one comes with the Blue Milk Luke, which I've wanted to get my hands on for a while now. In the next clip, we're going to show that off, but yeah, let's see, guys. Let's see what we got. I just want to mention, I didn't say this in the last clip, but the seller had already opened this up, so I don't feel too bad tearing into that. But yeah, we have the sealed Blue Milk Luke, which is huge, guys. I mentioned I already had the game. I already have it completed. I have a downloaded version, so having this is just kind of a backup. It's going to sit on display. And the Blue Milk Luke is going to be out of the box, but also on display. I plan on getting the minifigure opened, or a second sealed copy to open and have amongst my minifigures. But yeah, this was a definite cop and a great pickup. Alrighty, guys, before the final bit of this video, I got one question for you. Would you rather have Vader's castle, or would you rather have the StarFighter with the Blue Milk Luke? Let me know, guys, in the comments. And quickly, I just want to give a shout out to my boy Coop. I posted that I was dropping this video soon. He hit me up and we were talking a little bit about Saucy Tin's StarFighter, so shouts out to him. But yeah, we've laid out everything other than Vader's castle, because obviously that didn't fit in frame. But I want to say I did pretty well, considering most of the stuff I got was around retail price, not the resale price. A lot of these sets have gone up in value massively since being retired, and given that some of them are a little bit old and such and exclusive and things like that. So yeah, overall I think it did pretty decent, and I'd like to hear comments in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.